Is it possible to tighten a screw cap too much? I've always been tightening them a lot because I don't want my pen to dry out. And then I followed up a little bit, and Jerry was specifically talking about the TWSBI 580, which I have right here. So TWSBI 580 is a demonstrator pen, and it has threads here with an O-ring. So it has an O-ring, which means that it's got a little bit of give as far as when you tighten it down. And this pen specifically has a plastic insert on here, which helps to seal up the nib. So as far as your pen not drying out, so basically once your nib makes contact with that seal, it's sealed. You can tighten it down more, but it's not going to seal more. Once it's sealed, it's sealed. Basically, once you start to over tighten it, all you're doing is putting extra stress on that insert, extra stress on the threads, on the cap, and on the body. It's not really helping anything to over tighten it. So yes, it is possible to tighten too much. And there's other pens that maybe don't have, you know, a positive stop where they are. I think specifically of like Edison pens, for example, where the threads are kind of shallow and just cut right into the material. You over tighten those, you can risk cracking, you know, an acrylic or a plastic cap. You can risk stripping the threads on plastic or metal pens. So you really don't want to go any more than you need to. Once you get a fair amount of resistance, you just stop. You know, your cap shouldn't be falling off, but once it's on firmly enough where it's in place, that pretty much is enough. And going more than that is really just kind of putting extra wear and tear on your threads, on your cap, and it's not particularly going to help anything. Now, in this particular instance, the TWSBI is reinforced with this metal band here, which helps to kind of add some extra strength to these threads. But even still, you know, it's still a plastic pen, so if you're providing too much stress, it can still crack. So I wouldn't go too nuts on tightening your pen.